Imagine a farm where the animals rise up not for food, not for comfort, but for freedom, where pigs speak of justice, where horses dream of peace, and where a single song kindles a revolution. But what if I told you the real enemy wasn't the humans they overthrew, but the ones who led the charge? This is Animal Farm, George Orwell's brilliant allegory of power, revolution, and how ideals rot when held too tightly. What happens when farm animals learn to read and decide they've had enough of human rule? In 1945, George Orwell answered this question in a way that shocked the world and exposed one of history's greatest betrayals of trust. George Orwell wasn't just a writer sitting in his study dreaming up stories about talking pigs. His real name was Eric Blair, and he had seen enough of the world to know how power really works. He had fought as a soldier, worked as a policeman in Burma, and witnessed the horrors of war in Spain. When he saw how the Russian Revolution's beautiful promises turned into a nightmare under Stalin, he decided to tell this story in a way everyone could understand, through the eyes of farm animals. Orwell wrote Animal Farm as a warning. He wanted people to see how quickly noble ideas could be twisted by those hungry for power. He chose animals because their simple world would make the complex politics of revolution easier to follow. The story begins on Manor Farm, where animals live under the cruel rule of Mr. Jones, a farmer who drinks too much and cares too little. One night, an old pig named Old Major calls all the animals together. He shares a powerful dream where animals live free from human control. He teaches them a song called Beasts of England that becomes their anthem of freedom. Old Major gives the animals a simple but revolutionary idea. Humans are the enemy because they take everything the animals produce but give nothing back. He tells them that one day they must rebel and create a world where all animals are equal. After Old Major dies, two pigs named Napoleon and Snowball take charge. When the animals finally rebel and drive Mr. Jones away, they rename the place Animal Farm and create 7 commandments to guide their new society. Whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy. Whatever goes upon 4 legs or has wings is a friend. No animal shall wear clothes. No animal shall sleep in a bed. No animal shall drink alcohol. No animal shall kill any other animal. All animals are equal. These commandments represent the pure ideals of their revolution. Simple rules that promise fairness for everyone. At first, the farm thrives under shared leadership. Snowball proves clever and full of ideas, especially his plan to build a windmill that will make life easier for all animals. But Napoleon, who rarely speaks publicly, works behind the scenes to gain control. Napoleon secretly raises a pack of puppies to become his personal guard dogs. When the time comes to vote on Snowball's windmill project, Napoleon unleashes these dogs, and they chase Snowball from the farm forever. With Snowball gone, Napoleon takes full control. He moves into Mr. Jones's house with the other pigs and begins changing the commandments to suit his needs. The windmill idea, which Napoleon had opposed, suddenly becomes his own great plan. As time passes, the pigs start acting more like humans. They begin sleeping in beds, drinking alcohol, wearing clothes, and walking on 2 legs. Each time they break a commandment, they change it to justify their actions. No animal shall sleep in a bed becomes no animal shall sleep in a bed with sheets. No animal shall drink alcohol becomes no animal shall drink alcohol to excess. No animal shall kill any other animal becomes no animal shall kill any other animal without cause. Napoleon begins holding public trials where animals confess to crimes against the farm. Many are executed on the spot by the dogs. The farm lives in fear as Napoleon rewrites history to make himself the hero of the original rebellion and Snowball the villain. Years pass, and the farm's principles continue to erode. The hard-working horse boxer, who always believed in the revolution and lived by the motto, "I will work harder," grows old and weak. Instead of letting him retire as promised, Napoleon sells him to a glue factory for money. Finally, all the original commandments are replaced by a single rule. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. The story ends with a scene that chills readers to this day. The pigs invite human farmers to dinner at the farmhouse. As the other animals watch through the window, they see pigs and humans sitting together, laughing and making deals. The animals can no longer tell the difference between the pigs and the humans. The revolutionary leaders have become identical to the oppressors they once fought against. This book was banned in the USSR for telling the truth. In 1917, the Russian people thought they had finally achieved freedom, yet 25 million died believing in a dream of equality. Orwell's Animal Farm isn't just about Russia, it's a cautionary tale for all revolutions. Orwell didn't just write to criticize Stalin or the Soviet Union. He wrote to show how any revolution can be corrupted when leaders prioritize their own power over the people's welfare. It's not the goal of equality that disturbed Orwell, but how that noble goal was hijacked by those who claim to serve it. Here are the 4 universal truths Animal Farm teaches us. The corruption of power. Even the most well-intentioned leaders can become tyrants when power is unchecked. Napoleon begins as just another farm animal, but ends as a dictator worse than the humans he replaced. The manipulation of language. The pigs distort language to control what the animals believe. Orwell shows how leaders can twist words to obscure the truth and maintain control. The importance of education. The pigs' rise to power is built on their ability to read and write. This knowledge grants them control, highlighting why education and literacy are crucial in any free society. The danger of blind loyalty. Boxers' unwavering trust in Napoleon, despite all evidence of corruption, reveals the peril of following leaders without ever questioning their actions. Animal Farm isn't just a classic, it's a blueprint for recognizing dictators, no matter where or when they arise. In today's world, with fake news and cult-like leaders, Orwell's warning is more relevant than ever. Animal Farm isn't fiction, it's a manual for spotting manipulation and corruption. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Keep questioning, keep learning.